Do you ever get tired of ordering the same thing?
Do you ever get tired of being annoying?
I'm not annoying. I'm actually quite charming.
Like, you're charming, really. Like, what planet would that be on? Like, planet Mazaroth?
Dude, it's Azeroth, okay? And it's not a planet, it's a kingdom. You know what? Yeah.
Whatever, nerd boy.
Are you implying that I'm a nerd?
I don't think I'm implying anything here. I'm telling you outright, you're a nerd.
What do you base that on?
What do I base it on? Are you serious? Are you serious? Okay? We're supposed to be coming here talking about our businesses, and what do you end up doing every single time? Start talking about movies, start talking about comics, then we start talking about World of Warcraft.
Wow. You just don't get it.
Okay, yeah, see, look at that, man. Even your comebacks are nerdy. Wow, you know what will wow me? Okay, you know what will wow me? Hey, Carmen.
Hey, guys,
Hey.
sorry.
All right,
Hey,
okay,
Carmen.
is if for once we could come in here and maybe talk about women. How about that?
Okay, what are you guys talking about?
Comics and World of Warcraft.
Oh gosh, that again.
Hey, come on, it's my thing, okay?
Yeah, it's your thing. Okay, do you ever like get out and do something for your social life? Do you ever like go out and meet some women?
Dude, I do coding. I work out of my house. It's demanding. I'm busy. I'm busy all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Why are you late again?
What? It's 10 minutes. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, and the week before, and the week before that.
Hey, some of us have kids, okay? And guess what? Johnny, as I'm taking him to school this morning, he freaking throws up in my car, so I have to clean all that shit. And so, yeah, is that good enough for you?
Okay, what she said. All right, but okay, let's get back to what we were talking about. Can we have one of these things where we don't talk about comics or World of Warcraft?
Not if we want to keep it interesting.
Golly,
Well,
man.
what about you?
What?
Oh,
What?
I'm Max, the procrastinator. I've been sent back to time to do something, but I don't really feel like it right now. What is
What-
it?
whatever.
The wedding video?
Whatever.
What is that? What, are you done with that yet?
I'm working on it. It's just,
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's really cool, and I want to make sure it's really good.
Oh,
so
you're tweaking. It takes 2 weeks to tweak.
I just
something.
want to get it right. Okay.
Get it perfect. I mean, you always want everything perfect. Right? And you never get it. It takes forever for you to get it done. I mean, it really does.
I mean, I guess there's some truth to that.
I mean, no, there's a lot of truth to that. I mean, seriously, for years you've been doing the same thing, putting things off because you want to get it perfect. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, maybe. All right, but all right. I'm gonna ask you a tough question.
Okay.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Hey, how long have you been an accountant? Okay. How long have you wanted to start your travel business? Okay.
Okay.
At least I haven't spent years doing a job I hate.
Ooh.
But you know what? Accounting pays the bills. You know what? It got me that car.
Sexy Plymouth minivan.
Hey, that gets me around, okay? My Plymouth. You know, accounting puts the kids through school, and then Bob was out of work for like half of last year. So,
Oh yeah. Like, how's Bob doing?
he's all right. He's all right.
Okay.
He's all right. I'm sorry. Could you give that to me a little more subdued? I wasn't getting the whatever aspect.
What am I supposed to say? Bob is he's awesome. He's fantastic.
You know, you had me until woohoo. That's a bit much.
Okay. All right. But I asked you, why haven't you started the other business?
Are we back to that?
We never left it.
Because you know what? Starting a business when your husband's out of work, you know, that's kind
He's
of
had a job for 7 months now.
that's a short period of time.
And what? Dog years?
Are you a professional smartass? And besides, that would take a long time in dog years.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, dogs would have started multiple businesses by now.
Oh my God.
The doggy daycare, doggy diner, Grin and Bone It.
Oh my God.
Oh,
You guys are jackasses. Just
What
stop
the
it.
heck?
What?
I'm just laughing. That's all I'm
Hey,
doing.
how about you, wise guy?
What?
How many years have you been sitting on that script? How many years have you wanted to do a feature film?
I'm still working on it. I just want to get the story right.
Okay, like for 3 years. You've had whatever happened to that angel investor, Bill? Huh?
I still keep up with him.
Yeah, he told you it had promise, right? So why haven't you put it together and get it done?
I just need to get. I just need to get the budget planned out better, you know? I just need to work on the numbers, okay? And just my problem is I'm just not good at numbers.
Okay, you
All right?
you give me crap about being scared of talking to women, and then here you are with this amazing opportunity, and you don't do anything because you're scared of numbers.
Whatever, man.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, he's sensitive now. Watch
Aw.
out.
Oh, thanks, Ryan. Hi. So anyway, oh God, I love this drink. So what's up with you?
Oh, sorry. I'm working on the Apply app.
Hmm?
Yeah, that's a
The
thing.
Apply app?
Yeah, that's it's a thing now. It's one of those internet companies that they pick a buzzword like app, even though they don't make apps. So hey, that's a great way to start. And then they add a "ly" to the end of it, and then it's awesome.
Oh, how aptly named.
Yeah, cute.
Max. Hey, Max.
What?
You're in deep thought. What about?
I know I had a chance with that investor group. But I just keep putting it off because I'm scared of numbers. I hate working with details, okay? All right? I like to write. I like to shoot. I like to create. That's what I do. And I just keep putting shit off, okay? You're right. And so how am I ever going to reach my dream of being a director?
How do we get serious here? What happened?
I'm the guy who always jokes around.
Whoa?
Yeah, you, man. Okay, seriously. What am I doing? I got out of film school, right? I started my own business like I wanted to. But for the last 12 years, I've been shooting marketing and training videos and weddings. Awesome.
What's wrong with that?
There's nothing really wrong with it, but it's not what I want to do. For me, I got into filmmaking because I want to make feature films. I want to work in entertainment. Instead, I'm shooting weddings, okay? They're great. They're great moments, but for me, it's the same thing over and over again.
So it's like, what's it called? Groundhog Day. Your own version of Groundhog Day.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. It's just like I'm Bill Murray. I'm waking up to I Got You Babe. It's a good song, right? But you get sick of hearing it over and over again. So mine is like Wagner's Wedding March, okay? But after a while, you get sick of it. Okay? All right, you just gotta make sure you get the cutting the cake, right? And then make sure like you get the crossing the hands, the champagne toss, right? And then you gotta get the cute little kid on the dance floor. Oh, you can't miss the cute little kid, or that mother will come after you for years.
She will.
Okay? So, but it's the same thing. Saturday after Saturday, I'm doing weddings instead of being out with my friends or making, I'm not moving any closer to my dreams.
But you know what? Wait a second. Think about it. You've got security and a steady income. You should be happy with that.
What about you? Are you happy?
What?
You've told us for years that you want to start a travel business.
Okay.
You tell us how bored you are with accounting. But you always play it safe. I guess there's two things we all can always count on, right? Death and taxes.
Hey, I like numbers. Okay. You're probably in one of your moods. Well, what are you gonna do? Go off and quit?
I don't know. But I've got to do something.
Well, yeah, you've got security and money in the bank.
What's it worth if I just doing a bunch of stuff I hate? If you see your dreams just fading into the past, and you start thinking maybe they're gonna die.
Whoa.
What about that?
Whoa, is that what this is? You're dying?
Oh, God.
No. I've seen this Lifetime original movie. You're dying. I've seen this.
Dave, come on, man. I'm not dying, all right? I'm just pissed off.
But why haven't you told us that?
I don't know. And did you tell your friends everything? Aren't there just some things you think about, but you don't talk about?
Yeah.
But when does the time come when you finally say, enough is enough? And no matter what I have to endure, I'm going to change.
Oh gosh. Yeah. That's a hard one. I mean, because you have to be practical. I mean, you could take a chance and lose everything.
Yeah, you could. But isn't it better to have tried and failed than to always be wondering what could have been?
Yeah.
And realistically, I'm sorry for getting so serious, but I've been thinking about this and thinking about seeing you guys, and I mean, I appreciate your friendships. I appreciate that we come here and we talk all the time. But realistically, I mean, what have I got? 30, 40 years left? Okay? And I want to leave something on this earth before I go. All right? Maybe I'm too idealistic, but I want to leave a legacy. Okay? I want to leave a legacy long after I'm gone.
Well, no, that's great, man.
Yeah, I mean, Max, that's some great ideals and stuff. I mean, maybe you could do it. But you know what? With life, you have to do some things you don't like.
Oh, wait. What about you, Carmen?
What about me?
Well, I mean, for years you talked about doing the whole, travel business thing.
Okay.
You talked about the Greek Isles. You talked about walking through Florence and drinking champagne on the beach and a whole slew of other things I would never, ever do.
Right.
But just generally, like, helping other people enjoy vacations, that kind of thing. I mean, what happened to that? I mean...
Well, first of all, I never said I was going to do it. Second, I have kids. And then a husband that was out of work. So that kind of threw it off for me.
Yeah, but
okay?
hasn't that always been your passion, though? I mean, isn't there part of you that wishes you just went out and did it? Just did it.
Yeah.
I mean, how much have we missed out on? How many experiences or special moments have we missed out on because we're just too busy doing what we're supposed to do? Or what we let ourselves get caught up in? How many trips have you missed out on? How many sunsets in Hawaii? Or maybe walking along the Great Wall of China? And how many like parties have you missed out on? How many girls have you not met and maybe started dating? Okay, all right. And how about me? How many moments have I missed out on? I'm doing weddings every Saturday night. I'm not hanging out with my friends. I'm doing something that I don't like. And I want to make movies. I want to make movies. I want to put them on the screen. I want people to watch them, and I want them to be moved by it. Or I want them just to have a great time. I mean, one of the things that got me thinking about this, there's this moment that I had, okay? And I was making these films for an organization a few years ago. And it was like a comedy series for this organization.
Yeah.
And so it just felt so good to like make little movies and then hear them respond, hear them laugh. And so then there was this big film I was doing. It was the end of the series, and we had like 2 big audiences, 300 people a shot. And so I made sure I was in the audience, for both times.
Yeah.
And so I written this one joke that was like the topper for the whole film. Okay? So what was so cool was at that same moment when that joke came up on the screen, both audiences reacted the same way. They burst into laughter and then they applauded. And that was really one of the most satisfying moments of my life.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, that's a great accomplishment, man.
But it just seems so pathetic. Because, that happened over 15 years ago. And something that happened 15 years ago that could mean so much to me. Just
Okay, first off, you're being way too hard on yourself, okay?
It's not just that, though. It's just that I've had so few of those moments in my life.
Okay, but so how many are you supposed to have?
I don't know. Just more.
But what made you think of this?
Well, it's not exactly a sexy answer.
Okay.
I was watching these videos of this guy on YouTube. Okay, he's a trainer.
Okay.
All right. So he talked about if you follow certain steps, if you follow a formula, a recipe that success will come with predictable results. And so that moment it popped into my mind, you know? I thought about that. I thought, what if I could create more of those? More of those special moments in my life, and on a regular basis, and with mathematic certainty.
Max, this is life. I mean, it's not a mathematical
I'm
formula.
not saying that it is,
Right.
okay? But it just makes sense, though. I mean, if you follow a recipe, if you apply it to this, I mean, I just, you can make something happen, okay? I mean, let me show you an illustration, all right? All right? Okay, all right. I don't think Ryan will get mad, and he might be asleep right now. I don't know what's going on. But, okay, so hold on. Let me bring this out. All right, so I am not a scientist or mathematician, but let's say you want to pick a moment. Anything that has meaning for you, right?
Okay.
And like say if you want more special times with your kids,
Okay.
right? You just start creating a place or an activity where potential moments can happen, okay? And let's say like you, all right? You're working on your graphic novel, right?
Right.
Okay, so let's say you create an event, a special reading. Maybe it projects the images of the graphic novel on the screen. Then you have people watch the reading and then give you feedback after it's over. Okay? So, let me just draw this. It's real simple, real quick. I've actually thought about this. So, all right, well, this is just a calendar. All right, calendar. All right, any month of the year. So let's just say you pick a goal, and so you're doing this, say twice a month right now, whatever can lead you to the moment that you want.
Okay.
All right. But what you do is, all you do is instead of what you're doing twice a month, you start doing it 10 times a month, 4, 8, okay, 10 times a month. Okay. So right here, you've increased your probabilities of this happening, of creating moments by 400% or so. Okay?
Yeah.
And then if you start adding new endeavors, new goals, then you start to increase your chances exponentially.
Exponentially?
Yeah. All right, let's just say you have a goal, a moment that you want, or whatever it is. It has like new parameters with multiple outcomes. Okay? Multiple outcomes. So then what you do is you increase your probabilities at an exponential level.
Fascinating. I thought I was the nerd here. Aren't I I'm the nerd?
Yeah, well, you are, but I don't know. Sometimes I guess I am. I don't know what it is. But, so,
Well, that's kind of a nice idea, Max. But again, life is not a mathematical formula. Do you understand?
Well, no, wait.
It's not.
Who's to say we couldn't do this, though? I mean, science is all about, like, bringing out a theory, like, finding what works, like taking, piling on ideas after ideas and chipping away what doesn't work to find what does work. I mean, I don't know a lot about logistics or statistics or probabilities, but who's to say that we couldn't use all that to create the life we want?
yeah. I mean, okay, let's like one example could be travel. All right, but I'll pick on Dave here.
Okay.
All right, so Dave, let's say you want to go on a trip, right? You want to go to Europe. So you usually want to go with someone, right, to experience it, right?
Right.
Okay. So instead of going with one friend, why don't you invite 6 friends? Okay. So then you just increase the opportunity for moments to happen.
Okay.
But then you also invite 6 hot girls. Okay.
See, now you're talking.
Yes. Okay. All right. I thought I would. I thought I would get there. All right. So.
But might you want to just have that one special moment with one special person and experience it with them?
Yeah. I mean, I agree. I mean, but there's things you can do to increase those special moments on that trip with that special person. Like, we're all into entrepreneurship, right? What if you went to Greece, but then you met like a bunch of entrepreneurs and you found out what they're doing? Or you found a travel club over there, or you found, some food dining club, and you got to meet Greek people and who they really are. And so that's just going to raise the probability of creating really cool moments.
But like all these that you're mentioning, it seems like it's all wrapped up with other people. Like, does it have to be that way?
I don't know about that, but just, well, I mean, there's wonderful moments I know in nature, or time we spend with God, or pets, or, but it just seems like moments are inextricably intertwined with people.
Man, I need to be really careful about who I spend my time with. Oh, I'm getting the hell out of here.
Hey.
Dave,
Kidding.
Dave,
Hey.
dude.
I mean, these, you know what? These are good ideas. But I could see how it could work. But you know what? Problems happen. Your kids get sick. Your house ends up having a foundation problem, so you get an $8,000 repair bill.
Carmen,
and
what,
then you have.
what are you talking about? What does that have to do with anything?
I just think it's important to insert a dose of reality to balance things out.
Dose
That's
of
all.
reality? That's not reality.
Yeah.
That's just you being negative.
What?
Look, as long as we've known you, you've been the devil's advocate to everything everyone says, and that's fine. But it's like
Right.
anymore. You just you like derive pleasure from it. It's like you get off on it, and where the hell does that come from?
Hey, come on. I'm not trying to be a jerk. First of all, I mean, I'm just trying to. Like, what is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me?
Yeah.
Oh, everything's wrong with me. I'm 32 years old. I'm 32 years old, and I've never had a serious relationship with anyone. That's what's wrong with me. I mean, do you know how that makes me feel? Look, I know we joke about it, and I bury it in sarcasm and about the whole girlfriend thing, but it's not just that. It's I don't even like to leave my own house. I struggle to come here to these meetings. I get this sense of dread every time I walk out my front door, and it's uncontrollable. I can't do anything about it, and it scares the crap out of me. And it's getting worse. Every year after year, it just gets worse. I'm not any closer to having a relationship. I'm not any closer to being the person I want to be. I just all those moments in life being taken from me, stolen from me. That's what I feel. That's what's wrong with me.
I'm sorry, Dave. I had no idea.
Ah, man.
Sorry.
I never knew that.
It's just when Max started talking about moments and how he's basically had it up to here with everything, it struck a chord because, you know, if I don't act now, when am I going to? When am I going to change? Am I going to change? I don't know.
I mean, I had no idea that you're going through that. I mean, you're such a great guy. I mean, honestly, I guess I am. I mean, I am a jerk. It's just an old habit of mine, you know. I just feel like I have to bring objections. I don't know why I do that. I just do. That's just part of me. I don't know why I'm like that, honestly, but just hearing you just now, because I've been wanting to do this, or tell you guys this. It's been a while. Sorry. It's hard. But, Bob and I are getting a divorce.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to say this. It's just been long. I guess that just me being the way I am. It's just so stressful. Just everything's been building and we've been drifting apart. I'm just so mad at myself. Maybe that's why I am the way I am. It's just, we're drifting apart for years now and I haven't told anybody. It's just so hard. Sorry. That's just me. It's me. I feel it's me. I work. I find myself in work all the time because that's what I'm good at. And that's where I feel in control. It's just diving my head and work all the time, and I'm horrible at relationships. So this,
I mean, I knew things weren't rosy, but you never told us it went this far. It's gone this far.
I don't know. I know. I didn't want to tell you guys. I was scared. I mean, I was afraid that you guys would be disappointed in me because I'm just this
disappointed? I mean, why would you think that? I mean, Carmen, we care about you. Nobody's perfect. I mean, no one even cares. We're here for you.
Thank you. I guess you get caught up in all this stuff and you just don't know what to do. I mean, who do you tell? This is my problem. You don't tell everybody your problems. I carry this burden. I mean, my kids. I work hard to put my kids through school. And then I have a husband who can't keep a job. I mean, he works his ass off, but he just can't keep a job. And it's just so hard. And I'm holding this in. And it's just so hard. And I guess I feel like when I come and meet you guys, I'm just a jerk sometimes. I don't know.
No.
I'm sorry. Wow. Sorry.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, me either.
Hi there. I'm just a rude old lady. I've been eavesdropping, I'll admit it. I hope you can forgive me. Gosh, I don't have all the answers. But I was married for 56 years. And you really got me with the moments thing. Can I tell you guys a story?
Yeah.
Can I sit down?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I came to this place to get a cup of coffee, and the truth is, I haven't really been out of my house in 2 years since my husband passed away. My friends have come by and, they call me from time to time, but I'd rather be at home watching TV with my dog. And I heard you talking about this moments thing. It really got me thinking, how long has it been since I've had a moment? A long, long time. I miss them. I started thinking, how long am I going to sit at home? How long am I going to grieve? I got mad at myself. My husband wouldn't want me to live this way. And you, I understand heartache in a relationship. You really got me there. When our son was 5 years old, he passed away suddenly from an unexpected illness. Gosh, it hit me right in the stomach. I started to become depressed and started to neglect the relationship between my husband and I. Gosh, I didn't care about anything. And then my husband did something. And I really didn't think of it at time, but it was a moment. My husband, instead of getting mad at me, he gathered up all the toys and took us to a shelter. And there we gave all those toys away to those cute little children. Oh, I felt like I was giving part of myself away. But you should have seen the look on their face. Gosh, it was so sweet. It did something to me. And my husband wrapped me up in his arms and told me he loved me. And that's when I knew we were going to get through this. I knew it was going to be okay. Gosh, that's the moment I've never forgotten. Thank you so much for listening to my story.
Wait.
Whoa, whoa.
What's your name?
Gladys.
Hey, Gladys. This is Carmen. This
Hi,
is Dave.
Carmen.
I'm Max.
Hi.
Hey. Thank you for saying something.
Yes, thank you.
You know, when you get to be my age, just start not to care about what people think. You're not going to be around much longer anyway. Frankly, you get tired of the bullshit.
Yeah.
It's true.
Well, life is funny. I mean, I always worry what people think, and so I don't do something. And most of the time, people are so caught up in themselves. I mean, they don't notice. I mean, I do go to parties sometimes. But you know, I go up to a girl, I might tell a joke, and then I think, oh, maybe she won't like me, maybe she won't talk to me, and
Yeah. Or like for me, it's like I want to present that film package, but I just think there's no way I'm going to convince them.
Yeah, or me thinking, oh, well, there's no use, there's no solution, you know, I've already tried so hard, you know.
Yeah.
You know, or this travel business, you know, I'm good at numbers, so why should I get into a business that I know nothing about, you know?
Yeah.
And if your best friend dies and leaves you, I don't know, why should you go on? If there were one thing that you could do, one experience, one moment, what would it be? Yeah.
You know, right now, I think for me, I'd like to go somewhere by myself, you know, reconnect with some old girlfriends, maybe go to the beach somewhere just so I can have time to think things through. I don't know, talk to them, you know, just somewhere where we can relax and maybe laugh a little. I haven't been able to laugh in a while.
Sure.
Just relax. Beach somewhere with some girlfriends.
What's stopping you?
Oh gosh, my husband, school, kids. I don't know. I'm sure I could plan something.
What if you told your friends next weekend? Okay, maybe you just got a couple of them to go.
Next weekend?
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, Bob would not. He'd freak. Wow. Yeah, he wouldn't. Kids would probably cry. They'd miss me. I'm sure they'd get over it and stuff, but I think I could do it.
Okay.
But if I'm doing this, then you guys need to do something too.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. I don't know. For me, it might be just getting together some film friends, making a movie on a weekend.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that sounds good. How about you, Gladys?
For me, I'm included in on this?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, let's see, I don't know. I really miss my daughter and my grandchildren.
Yeah.
But they're 1,000 miles away, and I can't do a trip like that now. It's hard on my body.
Well, have you tried Skype or Google Hangouts?
What's that?
Well, it's a way for you to talk to them over the internet, but you can see them while you're talking. It's Not, I mean, obviously you're not there, but it's pretty good.
I've heard about that, but I'm not any good on the computer.
I could set it up for you. I could teach you how to use it. It's not hard.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I do for a living. I mean,
Could they fly in to see you?
Oh, no, they have school and they don't really have any money.
Well, maybe we could raise the money. I mean, I've done a few fundraisers. Maybe your friends or our friends could pitch in. Maybe we could tell some people up at church. I bet they'd be willing to pitch in. I mean, what would it cost? Like $1,500? That's not that much.
You'd do that for me?
Why not?
Oh, wow. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it totally makes sense. I mean, if we want to make these moments happen that we have, that we want to happen, we should all get together and make them happen.
Yeah,
Some way,
I agree.
somehow make them happen.
I want to present at Comic-Con.
Comic-Con.
I know. Stay with me.
Okay, I'm staying.
First, you got to have a product. I've got the graphic novel series that is done-ish.
Okay,
Very
all right.
done-ish. But I've got 1,000 followers on my blog. They're already
Wow.
interested in it. And, you know, I've just got to
Wow.
create a demand for it, I guess. Connect with organizers at the event, maybe some publishers. I don't know.
What if you self-published it or self-distributed it? I mean, I've got some friends in
Yeah.
social media marketing, and it could help you to reach the right fan base. I mean, you could start selling this thing online.
Yeah.
I guess so.
But doesn't that mean the same thing for like a filmmaker?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
couldn't
yeah.
you create a crowdfunding campaign and build, you know, your campaign around that and pitch it,
Yeah, I
you know,
mean,
to your angel
I could do
investor?
that.
Can't you do that?
Yeah, I could do that.
Well, what's stopping you?
I mean, I don't know. I just want to make sure that it's top notch before I did that.
Okay.
Right.
But what if those marketing friends can do that for you instead of you doing it yourself? And then maybe Bill can help you better pitch your film, and then you can go ahead and pitch it for investors, maybe a convincing one, and then I could totally help you with the numbers and budgeting.
Well, she's got it all figured out.
Oh God. Okay.
So
Is there anything else you would like to experience?
I mean, there's a lot of things. Another business thing, but I actually like two inventions I did like a few years ago, and they're just sitting around the house. I'd like to get those out there. I'd like to go hiking, just spend some time out hiking. I like to travel to Europe. I'd like to go like 3 times a year, maybe, with a special someone. And, maybe go out and buy a jet ski, sit around the lake and drink beer or something like that.
Whoa. Well, for me, I guess a road trip with my family to Disney World.
Okay.
My kids are 9 and 11, and they've never been,
Mm.
and we've never done a family road trip. So I think that would be very interesting. And my poor husband, I would do this for him. Since we were dating, he's always wanted to do this, and for the life of me, I always said no. So I think it would be a spectacular experience, but off-roading through the mountains of Colorado.
Okay.
So that would
That's pretty
be
cool.
something I'd do for him.
All right. Sounds good.
Experience that, yeah.
Okay. It's gonna sound weird
Probably.
since you guys know me.
Yep.
Yes.
I kind of want to go scuba diving.
Okay.
I know, but I'm comfortable. I'm actually pretty comfortable in water. I like fish. I own fish.
Right.
I sometimes relate to fish more than I do to people.
Yes.
But yeah,
That sounds
scuba
fun.
diving.
Sounds good.
That sounds
Yeah,
fun.
that's
All
it.
right. All right. All right, Gladys. I think it's kind of your turn.
Well,
What about you?
I just want to be healthy and happy and be able to experience my children's graduation from college and walk down the aisle when they get married as a grandmommy. And and I've always wanted to sing in public.
Hmm.
I tried karaoke one time,
Alright.
and you know what I really want?
Yeah.
I would love to have a big audience and sing a musical.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think we can find her a singing teacher.
Yeah.
I mean,
easy.
don't you know some agents? And maybe we can hook her up with some auditions.
I don't work with agents that much, but I do know a couple. I could at least get you some meetings with them. And I know a couple of acting coaches. You could like go out there. I mean, you just have a good time
Yeah.
taking some classes.
Gosh, I don't know what to say. Thank you, thank you.
Sure.
Gosh, I certainly didn't expect all this coming to the coffee house today. How
Yeah.
fun.
And maybe you're right. I mean, maybe there are moments everywhere. We just have to create the environment to make them happen, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
God, how am I going to do this? I can't even leave my own house.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure there's like a lot of great information on the internet, a lot of books that, I mean, you could start there.
Yeah, I mean, I've read about it. I've never really like looked into it hardcore or anything. It's just,
Yeah.
gosh, I'd just like to go to the mall.
Oh, I'd go with you.
I still don't know if I could go.
I'd go too.
No.
I mean, maybe if you like just start taking a little more chances here and there, start small, you could teach yourself and do it. I mean, I'd be willing to come out with you.
I mean, people overcome it all the time. You know, you just arm yourself with knowledge and be determined, and you'll overcome it.
Thanks, guys.
Sure.
I mean, I don't mind you asking. I mean, I hope you don't mind me asking. Why did this start, and how did this happen?
Oh, me? Like
Yeah.
the whole.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know exactly. I mean, I've thought about it. When I was a kid, my dad would get angry a lot. He's sort of fly off the handle over nothing. You know, he'd be quiet one moment and then screaming the next. And I mean, he never hit us. It wasn't like an abusive thing or anything, but I was just always kind of scared of him as a kid. And my mom was a perfectionist, so I was like always terrified of making a mistake, saying the wrong thing. I got bullied when I was little, a lot. So I don't know. I guess all that kind of affected the way I see myself.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore what happened.
Right.
Okay? I mean, it's over. There's nothing you can do about it. But what matters is how you respond to it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only way you're going to get freedom from this, man. And what I've learned is that there's nothing you can't overcome if you just get determined enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks. I mean, thanks all of you. Max, you sound like you're speaking from experience, though.
Yeah. I used to have OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, you know, real bad, and I got all kinds of help for it.
Right.
Okay. But it wasn't until I said, God, I cannot go another year living this way, that I made a decision that no matter what I had to do, no matter what pain I had to face, I would do it and live that way. And that's when things began to happen.
What happened?
In 6 months, I overcame about 50% of it. In 3 years, I overcame it, the whole thing.
That's a hell of a story, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I can do it. I mean, how long did you have it?
18 years.
Why didn't you say anything?
It's just ancient history. I don't like talking about it unless somebody asks me.
Well, then maybe there's something I could do about my marriage. I don't know.
I think so.
Me too. Your friend say you wanted to start a travel agency business? Yeah. Then why don't you and your husband go on a long vacation, maybe to Europe or the Greek Isles
That's too hard. That would be too hard right now. I've got the kids. I don't have any child care. We don't have family in town to, like a sitter or anything.
Well, I take care of them. I miss my grandchildren so much. I love them so much, and I'd love to have adopted grandkids.
Really? You would do that?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe too hard for Bob and I to get off, and I don't know. Gosh, I don't even know if I could convince him to go.
I can tell you right now that as long as the two of you have been together, if you asked him and said how important it was to you, he'd do it.
How do we?
I mean,
You
I know I thought about it.
you
I
brought
thought
it
of
up.
I think we may need to create some kind of like accountability,
Good idea.
a way to keep track of ourselves and see how we're doing, and then maybe see how many moments that we've created or have happened. We could talk about how to create more. I mean, we have this weekly meeting, right? So we could
That's
just
true.
incorporate it into these meetings.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I mean, can we invite more people, more friends? I was just thinking they might have like more resources to get it done.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. But I think we have a pretty good group right now. I think we can start with that, and then brainstorm, test things out, and then maybe invite other people.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I agree. I didn't expect this.
Yeah, it's pretty weird how one good idea can spark something.
Yeah.
I really can't believe it either. I come to the coffee shop wanting to hurry home to my favorite TV show, and instead I get to talk to you all about all of this wonderful things.
And then you had the courage to say something.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I'm
Okay.
so glad you did.
Oh, yeah.
So glad you did.
Wow.
I think it's time we start this thing off.
What are you doing?
You'll see. Okay. Okay. Hey, Bill. Yeah. This is Max. Max Smith. Yeah, I know. It's been a good while. You know that film package of mine that you liked? Yeah. I want to present that to you and your angel investors. Okay. All right. Fade to black. There you go. All right.